Hi everyone, it's Raquel Bowman here, and today I am excited to share with you the February Freckled Fawn kit. And I'm actually going to share the kit's contents with you and then a little giveaway at the end of this channel, which I'm really excited to be hosting thanks to Freckled Fawn. So these are the February kits, and their embellishment kits come in this gorgeous pouch. The pouch is 7.5 inches wide by about 7 inches tall, so it's a really great sort of storage option that you can store bits and pieces in later. You might want to store scissors or pens. It's just a really great size, not too big or bulky, and it's a really good sort of plastic material as well. So this is the kit, and what I've actually done is taken some of the bits and pieces out of the packaging just to save that ruffling. But being an embellishment kit, of course they're embellishment heavy. The theme is sort of complementing the colour scheme in this gorgeous zip pouch. So there's sort of the pinks, oranges and sort of a red as well within the collection or the kit. And then there's a mixture of all different sorts of embellishments. So I think what I'll do is I'll go through the pieces individually, and then I'll share with you some of the details of the pieces and then ideas, I suppose, for use as we go through them. So let's start with some of the smaller embellishments. So focus. So these are a resin heart, or an acrylic heart, but they're printed. So I should say acrylic because that's really what they are. They're a printed acrylic, and the designs on these you can see throughout the contents of the kit. I have to apologise, I steam burnt my hand the other week, so that's what that mark is there, in case you were wondering. I don't think I've had that before on a video. So what there is I think there's two of each design. So there's some florals, so an orange floral, a pink floral, then there's the same sort of pattern as what is on the pouch, as well as a sort of burgundy scallop there. So they're a really nice size. They are about 1 inch wide, so you know, I suppose a flare size, except they're a heart shape. And that's those. So there's 8 of those that you get. So I'll just pop these up here. Then we have a wood veneer piece. So it's an sort of etched, I think etched would be the word that you would call it, that says I love you. And then just plain on the back. So maybe if you don't think that you want to use this side, you can always use the opposite side. And then that is about 2.5 inches wide. So there's that as well. Then we have these gorgeous foil epoxy stickers. Now, as I said, I've taken them out of the packaging to avoid that ruffle. But these, there's 6 of them. They've got a gold foil. They're about 1 3/4 inches wide. And they come in that sort of deep red, purple, a tealy colour, a hot pink, a more lighter pink, and then an orangey red. So that's those there. And they're an epoxy, so they're quite thin. They're not sort of that thicker epoxy that you can get. They're actually really, really thin. I don't know if you can tell the detail there. And then they have a gorgeous foiling to them. So they'll be a really nice embellishment to add to a page. I think one of my favourite things are these, and these are a translucent, and I'm pretty sure you get 2 of these, but they're both, there they are, they're both the same print. So I'll just show you the one. So you get double sheets. These are vellum phrase stickers. So as you can see my hand through there. So they're a translucent sticker. They've got that vellum quality to them, which gives that cloudy look. And then they have sort of that teal running along the top. They're a typewritten font, which has my heart again, because I just adore that typewritten font look. And then obviously they're the vellums. So they have things like grateful for you, really sweet sort of things. Make this a magical moment, be kind, handsome fellow, happiness and love, love is patient. This is a February kit, so there is that sort of love tone to the embellishments with the hearts and things, but you could use them for any use. Always better together. Share the happy moments. Adulting sucks. That one, I think I say that sometimes. That's when you're at your wit's end with everything. Love my life, but sometimes things are just hard. You don't really need a reason for it. It just can be. So that that quote is definitely one that you might not pop it on a layout, but you might pop it on a planner or Project Life if you do that. So these are stunning, and I'm going to say that word a lot, stunning, I think, because I'm really loving the bits and pieces in here. It's 5.5 inches wide and then about 5 tall, the actual printed area. So that's those. Then there is, and I'll be careful with these because one's popped out when I was taking them out. These are a chipboard sticker. So being a sticker, they've got the adhesive back which you can peel away. And these have a variety of shapes. So there's a couple of feathers and some floral pieces, some little banner tops there, or tab tops. I don't know what the actual name of those is. Here's some more flags. Do you call them flags? Possibly. These are the longer ones, and then you've got some circular elements, some words there as well, and a love heart. So they're really nice, and the chipboards are sort of good thickness. It's not too thick that it's going to add a heap of bulk to your page, but it's thick enough to give that dimensional look. Now we have in Geelong at the moment the air show going on, and the air show is actually local to me. So if you can hear jets, I swear they're just going directly over my house. Like, I'm talking, the house shook last night when they had their big show on. So I'm hoping that you can't hear it, but if you can hear a grumble in the background, that's what it is. It brings lots of crowds to our area, and it's a really fantastic thing for our town, but boy, it's noisy for the few days that it's on. The next thing I will share with you is the washi stickers. Now there is 4 sheets in total, 2 of each design. So 4 pages, 2 of each design. They've got those bright, beautiful colours that have been throughout the rest of the embellishments. And these are a sort of, I shouldn't say true washi sticker, but they have the ability to, to be torn, and they're thicker, so you might want to tear them in half if you don't like them being a little bit thicker. Some of the pieces are about 3/4 of an inch wide, and then there's some smaller strips like that one there, which is about, it's a bit bigger than 1/4 of an inch, no, 1/2 an inch there. So there's just lots of different designs on there, and they just peel off easily, and you can apply them to your pages. So this is the second design sheet, and I'll show you that first one again because I did a lot of touching without showing you then. So that's the washi stickers. The next thing, and I haven't taken these out, is the pretty paper stickers. So these are a paper sticker. I will take them out because you'll get the glare from the packaging because I've got my studio lights on. So these are a paper sticker, and what they actually are is, and I haven't seen this sort of thing for years, but they're a really fun sort of embellishment to add to your pages. They're actually, oh boy, they're actually, I've got a new background sheet for my videos, and I actually filmed this already and then lost my footage, so this is my second time doing this filming, and I had a spray tan for an event and then got spray tan over my gorgeous whiteboard for my background because I was filming afterwards. So that was fun, making a big mess, but let's try this again. So pretty paper stickers, and they look like a button. So what I would probably do is you could thread and add a little bow with some crochet twine or string, and that would look really cute. And then you could adhere them to the page with a little bit of, say, a foam dot or a dimensional adhesive to give them that bit of dimension like buttons have. And yeah, that's those, but these are paper. They'll have the illusion of a button once you finish with them. So that's those. And I've saved my favourite thing till last. Now they're getting really noisy. I really hope you can't hear it. Is the puffy border stickers. The colours of these are totally up my alley. They've got a gorgeous white and then this super cute aqua colour or minty. It's more like a minty blue colour. It is so, so, so pretty. And they have sort of, some of the designs are the same, like this, they've got sort of like the circle, scalloped circle borders, and then some hearts and some filled scallop border. And then there's a couple of extra borders as well there. So they're a puffy sticker, so they've got that gorgeous softness to them. They can be manipulated and bent. They're not rigid, and they're just really, really pretty. So that is the gorgeous February Freckled Fawn embellishment kit. Now here comes the good part. The lovely people at Freckled Fawn have allowed me to run a giveaway with you, which is going to give you a $50 gift certificate to the Freckled Fawn store, which is so generous and so amazing. So in order to win, I want you to leave a comment below telling me either your favorite part of the kit or how you think that you would use this kit, or even how you would spend that $50 that you could have a chance to win. Now that's 50 US dollars, I should clarify. And leave a comment below. It's open to everyone. It's going to close on my birthday, which is March the 15th, and it will be 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. At that stage I'll look at the comments and I'll print them out and choose a random comment, and I will announce the winner on my channel super soon. So enter, comment away, share away, and hopefully we'll have lots and lots of comments. I'm really looking forward to doing a giveaway. I do want to do some more giveaways on my channel, so let's kick off my first giveaway with a bang. So $50, you could have a chance to win a $50 credit at the Freckled Fawn store. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, enter below, like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you don't already, and I'll be back soon with the winner of the giveaway. Thanks everyone. Bye.